In this video, I am introducing a new benchmark called as Blink. Blink contains 14 visual perception tasks that can be solved by humans within a blink but pose significant challenges for current multimodal large language models. Those tasks are these. For example, look at the first image relative depth. Now, if you closely look at this image, it is a multi-view reasoning where it is hard for a model to ascertain the depth of the two different points as which one is closer. But for a human, it is quite straightforward. Similarly, if you look at the jigsaw example, this is a multi-view reasoning again. So for humans, it is very straightforward. Within a blink of eye, you can tell which image fits where. But for a multimodal model, it is very hard. Even on their benchmark, GPT-4 has struggled to perform well, which is the leading model at the moment, and we will see some of the benchmarking results later on. Let's have a bit more look into this Blink dataset or evaluation benchmark. So it's a new benchmark for multimodal models that focuses on core visual perception abilities not found in other evaluations. Most of the blink tasks can be solved by humans within a blink. For example, visual correspondence, forensic detection, and multi-view reasoning. But these researchers have found out that these perceptions demanding tasks cause significant challenge for current multimodal LLMs because they resist mediation to natural language. Blink reformats 14 classic computer vision tasks into 30807 multiple choice questions paired with single or multiple images and visual prompting. While humans get 95.7% accuracy on average, Blink is surprisingly challenging for existing multimodal LLMs. Even the best performing GPT-4V and Gemini achieve accuracies of 51.26 and 45.72% only. And that is even higher than the random guessing, indicating that such perception abilities have not emerged yet in recent multimodal LLMs. The analysis in this paper also highlights that specialist CV models could solve these problems much better, suggesting potential pathways for future improvements. And it is also evident from this research that Blink is going to simulate the community to help multimodal LLMs catch up with human level visual perception, but that is going to take some time. Now, similarly, you can see that there are a lot of other things happening in this photo on different tests. There is a IQ test, there is a functional correspondence, and then there is a semantic correspondence where multimodal LLMs have struggled. But for humans, it's very easy. If you look at this diagram, there are few more examples. So Blink incorporates diverse visual prompts like circles, boxes, and image masks, while previous benchmarks only have text questions and answers. Blink evaluates a more comprehensive range of visual perception abilities like multi-view reasoning, depth estimation, and reflectance estimation. Prior benchmarks are generally more focused on recognition-based VQA. Blink contains visual common sense problems that humans can answer within seconds, while previous benchmarks like MMMU require domain knowledge. Blink covers 14 perception demanding tasks inspired by the classical computer vision problems. And let me make these bit more so that you would be able to see it. So you can see uh, in these perception tasks, if you look at this relative depth, as which point is closer. So GPT-4 and Gemini are the A ones here, whereas for the B, this one, these other models like Quen and others have set the rest of right. So which really is quite way off. So it's not really correct. So again, for each task, they have shown the choice of Lava 1.634 billion on the right. You can see Quen and Gemini Pro, GPT-4, and humans. Red choices indicate the ground truth. Notice that the markers are intentionally enlarged for visualization purposes, and they have made some images inset images to have safe space. And for the IQ test, which should be somewhere here, this one, the third image is constructed by overlapping the first and second image, and still the models have performed well, very average. So if you look at these quantitative results, let's wait for them to load. So that is there. So these are the results of different models on the Blink test set. The first row shows the task name and number of test data, such as jigsaw depth art, and the best performance in each task is in bold. For the sake of completion, average score is also shown on the validation test. And they show an interesting phenomena, by the way. GPT-4 Vision's performance pattern is different from other models. Compared with its counterpart, GPT-4 Vision is much better in visual similarity, art style, jigsaw, and multi-view reasoning. Specifically, its performance on visual similarity is 29% better than Gemini Pro, demonstrating that GPT-4V possesses a nuanced understanding of visual patterns and aesthetics that is similar to humans. In contrast, Gemini Pro and Lava have similar performance patterns. And as I said earlier, human evaluators achieve 95% accuracy across most tasks with an average accuracy of 95.70%. This performance disparity between humans and multimodal LLMs highlights a significant visual perception gap that exists between current machine learning models and humans in perceiving, processing, and understanding complex visual and textual context. And I think until and unless this gets resolved, it will be very hard to go for any sort of meaningful and intelligent AGI. And these are few more examples with GPT-4 with the prompt. For example, you can see that this is the semantic correspondence task. There is a prompt where it is telling that okay, humans can find corresponding points for different objects in the same category. For instance, if there are two images of two different cats, then the left ear tip of one cat corresponds to the left ear tip of the other cat. And then similarly, the point is that the gold answer, the correct answer is D, but GPT-4 Vision has concluded that the answer is C, so it was totally wrong. Let's check another one. It is visual similarity that given three similar but different images, take the first image as a reference. Can you tell which one of the later two images is most similar to the first one? Gold answer is A, whereas GPT-4 answer is B. So GPT-4 again failed here. And in this example, for example, is a visual correspondent task. If I just scroll down, it is a point is circled on the first image labeled with ref, and we change the camera position or lighting the shoot the second image. The gold answer is C here, whereas GPT-4 is D. So the point is that for all of these examples, whenever Blink is being used, the data set on these, it is filling, which is quite surprising. So Blink is created to challenge multimodal models on holistic visual perception abilities with tasks inherited from classic computer vision problems, simulating future development of multimodal LLMs that achieve human level visual perception. This dataset is also available on Hugging Set, as you can see on your screen, and I will drop the link in video's description. And you can simply load this dataset with the datasets library in Python. That's it, guys. I hope that you liked it. If you have any questions, please ask. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.